Hey you guys. Today I'm talking about Kandi ski trip episode 1. I wasn't gonna do it, but a lot of people inboxed me asking me would I do it. So hey, um, I don't have no notes, so I'm gonna just talk about things I remember. If I forget something, just leave it in a comment and we can have a discussion there. It started off with Todd and Kandi going and Todd, Kandi, Riley, and I think her daughter named Kayla. And I'm glad they included Kayla onto this thing because remember we was like, where's Kayla? So they went to this ski trip, like ski store to get some stuff. And I'm liking how Todd had to pull Kandi back on spending because we all know Kandi and Riley will go in there and buy a whole damn store. But when I like how you got somebody in a relationship that values you and level headed, and just pull you back on some shit you don't have to spend. Because, like you say, Riley still ain't put on clothes that y'all involved. Like, come on now, and that's just wasting money. So I get what he's saying, and I wasn't mad at him for that. Another thing that I saw with them, let's talk about the whole bonnet situation. I don't want to hear nothing else about a bonnet unless Kandi is about to come out with something, a bonnet line, or some kind of trick or magic that we ain't got to wrap our hair. But that's stupid to me. I don't agree with people saying, oh, she needs to go to bed sexy for her husband. Let me tell y'all something. A dude don't care about a woman coming to bed with a bonnet and some stretch pants or sweats or whatever. If he wants to have sex with her, that's come on now. He's not gonna let a bonnet stop her or a thing. I know you're supposed to come, sexy for your man and all that kind of stuff, but then to me that's a facade when that's not really you. You know what I'm saying? If that's not really Kandi, that would be a facade for her to go dressed up knowing Mm-mm. And that ain't probably hardly all y'all with. I don't know. But yeah, I don't agree with people feeling like a girl has to go to bed sexy for her man to be attracted to her or want to have sex with her or nothing like that. I thought it was a cute scene where he went to the cemetery because Mama Sharon had just like recently passed, so they went to the cemetery and Mama Joyce came and she apologized to him there and they hugged it out and they was hugging for a minute. So I thought that was cool, but I still don't feel Mama Joyce when it comes to Todd or Mama Sharon. So then you had Todd, oh no, Carmen and Kandi, they were packing up and talking about the trip, and then at the same time you have Mama Joyce and Bertha, yeah, Bertha, talking about the trip. And I don't like Bertha. I don't like them kind of old people. I don't. She reminds me of my dear grandmother so much. It's not even funny. The people that just say what they want to say and don't care about other people's feelings. That's her. But yeah, I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling Mama Joyce talking about throwing a rock at Todd. I'm like, you just was acting like you act like you love him one minute around Kandi and want to hug him and you sorry, but then when you get with your sisters, you want to talk about him. That ain't cool. Um, and then Carmen wants to know, do everybody know if she's coming on a trip because of all of the drama that happened and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, this trip is going to be some bull. So then I seen a scene where Don Juan and was talking to Kandi about the trip and all that kind of stuff, and she was because Don Juan was like, "Why are we going?" And she was trying to play it on like, "Oh, well, you guys helped me with my wedding and you helped me with the play," and I'm thinking, okay, well, she gonna get on this trip to show her appreciation. No, they coming to work. That's all they doing. So, okay, they go on to this ski trip. The day of the ski trip, well, we find out that, you know, all these people going. Weenie, Mama Joyce, Mama, Auntie Sharon, Auntie Bertha, um, Kayla Riley, Todd Kandi, Carmen Don Juan, Todd's brother, his uncle, and I think they wives, or one of their wives. But it was a lot of people, shit. That's all I know. So, Todd was, trying to, be cool with everybody when they all met up to their house today at the trip. And He was saying how the Riley and Kayla was going to be taking pictures, all kind of pictures, so don't be mad if they get them off guard because it's supposed to be a trip and you're trying to get all the memories. Um, did y'all notice how Mama Joyce shakes the shit out of Carmen when she came in there and spoke and said hi to everybody? Whew. You could tell the tension with them. So that's why I was like, I don't understand why all these people are going on this trip and it's a gang of tension and y'all ain't fixed shit. We can't go that far if shit ain't fixed. So they get to the airport and that's cool. Then they get out there, to Colorado. And Matthew is there, Todd's assistant. And it's already to go left with these stupid ass aunties. I just know this is why I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to go off on old people. But I don't like them. But Matthew comes and he has a truck for the Tuckers and then he has a bus like for the rest of the people. And they all got mad because he came like that. And I'm sitting there like, are y'all paying for this trip? I don't think y'all put $1 on it. Y'all can call the car service. That's how I would have been. Y'all could have called the car service and take y'all there. Then they get on the bus or whatever, and they're complaining. Hey, what? I know one of them aunties asked about weed. I know somebody said, dude, somebody got a joint, and I was like, really? Okay. But the trip was 2.5 hours from the airport to the place where they were going. And so the aunties had a problem with that. They complained about that. But I'm like, when somebody tell me we're going on a trip, I Google it and see everything that's going to happen beforehand so shit won't be a surprise. And I know y'all gonna be like, they old. Nah, fuck that. My granny just as old as them and she be always on the damn internet. So, but yeah, they complained the whole time. It was irking my nerve. They get there, they got a fucking attitude. Todd trying to be nice to Auntie Bertha, and she got an attitude with him. And and he just trying to have fun and be nice and cordial. Then you got Matthew trying to, make sure everybody is taken care of, and he asking her, Bertha, do she want water? She like, no. He asking her, like, do you want some lotion? You want me to rub your feet? Just trying to, be nice to her. And they wasn't feeling that. She just wasn't feeling that. So he spoke up on it, like, I, I'm, I got an issue because I'm trying to be nice to her. And Kandi was trying to like, oh well, I don't know. I think it was Kandi, Don one of them. But they was like talking shit about him, and I'm sitting there like, ain't this his job? I thought this is what he was there to pay to do to make sure everybody was taken care of, their needs were met, stuff like that. So I didn't see that's the problem. Then they were talking about the food, which I probably would have had a problem with that food too, especially. But they was having problems with the food, and I'm like, okay, I understand because they down south ass women. So Kandi should have knew. Kandi should have told them what the menu should have been like. Then they get to looking around at the houses. Kandi has the main house or whatever. Her family has the main house, and I think her mom is in the house with her. Then you had the other place where you had Don Juan and Carmen, and I think the uncle, the brother, one of them people. They was in the building. They was upstairs, Carmen them downstairs. So then they walking and walking and walking. I don't know how far this place was or was it editing, but they was walking to the last place where Weenie and to the aunties. And I felt the aunties on this part where they were mad, but I think they should have addressed it as soon as they saw it. Don't be waiting till people leave and then address it. So they was saying how they were mad about Kandi putting them way back there and they didn't think it was fair, which I don't think that was fair either. I think Carmen and Don Juan should have been way back there as anybody because they wasn't family and they were there to work. But yeah, so the aunties in the house with Weenie and they're talking shit about Kandi and how she changed and how she don't call no more and how she don't come to Sunday dinner and all this. I have a problem with that. She is married. There's things that you have to do and adjust when you're married or in a relationship like that. No, I'm not saying cut your family off, but at the same time, they're newlyweds. They're trying to get their family stable. They trying to get Riley and Kayla straight. You know what I'm saying? So, and they had businesses going on. So I don't understand why these aunties so fucking ungrateful and mean and The whole time they kept talking, I kept saying, y'all can leave. Y'all can fucking leave. Because this is a free trip and you guys are fucking ungrateful. So then they end up all going to dinner. And Kandi addresses her cousin like, you look mad. And she's like, I am mad. And then she, addresses it. And Kandi was like, what the hell is going on? So Kandi tried to fix it by saying, Kandi tried to fix it or whatever by saying, well, let's go pack you guys' stuff up. Y'all come up here and we'll put the young girls back in the back house, the other house. So when she did that or whatever, Riley, old smart mouth ass, had something to say. I don't think it's fair. You are a child. You do what your mother says do. You don't get. I would have been ducking and diving and all kind of shit. My mama, grandmama, all them would have been punching. I'm just saying. Everybody in there would have been on my head. You don't. I'm just saying. Like, but that's her daughter. So, but they end up going to go pack the things up and trade the houses or whatever. And then they start going in on Kandi. Weenie and them start going in on Kandi about her and Todd and how she changed and all this kind of stuff. And she's like, is this an intervention? Like, what the fuck is going on? And that's how I was feeling too. Like, y'all bitches can leave. Weenie, you can roll on with that. I thought Weenie was cool from the wedding special, but no. You just like they motherfucking ass. I'm not here for it. But I think that's all that happened. If I forgot something, let me know. I'm gonna try to hold on to this. I don't know how much I can deal with this, but since you guys kept asking me, different people kept asking me, hey, I try to give you guys what you want, regardless if I watch it or not. So, yeah. Um, that's my review for Kandi's ski trip. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. I'm not gonna say, oh, it was so good. All I'm gonna say is these aunties is gonna make the show. The aunties and the mamas gonna make the show. And them coming at Carmen again, this shit is bullshit. And this is why I say they're gonna make Todd run away from Kandi. Especially filming another show and knowing you guys have to do these confessionals all over again. This y'all and you girl. Anyway, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Everything that I do, social media is by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.